Hello and welcome back to Drama Investigator. Gabi Demartino's twin, Ariana Grande Latte, recently sued Gabi Demartino for copying her allegedly. Oh wait, no she didn't. She sued Forever 21 for copying her instead. Everyone's copying Ariana Grande Frappuccino and she's had enough. She can't sue Gabi for copying her because Gabi spent all her money on Chanel bags, so she's coming for the next big copycat, Forever 21. Forever 21 is being sued at $10 million by Ariana for using a lookalike model to Ariana Grande, but Ariana was then called out for plagiarized imagery after drag queen Farrah Moan said that Ariana herself had copied her look and shaded Ariana on Twitter. It's also kind of ironic that Ariana Grande is trying to sue Forever 21 for copying her look allegedly from her Seven Rings music video, when her Seven Rings song was literally copying one of Soulja Boy's songs and the intro was literally snatched from The Sound of Music. Yet she's suing Forever 21 for copying her outfit in the video. Saucy, saucy. Earlier this week, Ariana Grande had filed the $10 million lawsuit against the fast fashion retailer, represented by lawyer Daniel Petrocelli, who is most famous for his work in a 1997 wrongful death civil suit against O.J. Simpson. Ariana claims that Forever 21 posted at least 30 unauthorized images and videos across its website and social media that used her name, her style, and music right after she had turned down an endorsement deal with them. However, Forever 21 is notorious for replicating famous celebrities and designers' work, for example Gucci and many more, and selling these replicas at a discounted price. Ariana Grande's objection is that Forever 21 has a lookalike model allegedly copying her hair, style, makeup from her Seven Rings video. Here is the comparison photos from Ariana Grande's court filing. The model was wearing a fluffy pink pom-pom headband, as well as white socks and purple camo pants, similar to the outfit worn by Ariana in her Seven Rings video. Even Forever 21's caption on the Instagram post was lyrics straight from Ariana's song. So I did a bit of digging into the lawsuit and I found the actual case file. So I tried to find and compile the juiciest and shadiest parts of the case file, and I tried to condense it down as much as I could. Some of it is so hilarious, like the shade makes me scream. The case states, hoping to benefit from Ms. Grande's celebrity and influence, in or around early 2019, Forever 21 Inc., Forever 21, sought her endorsements of its clothing and accessory products, which she explicitly declined due to Forever 21's unwillingness to pay the fair market value for a celebrity of Ms. Grande's stature. Fearing irrelevance in a rapidly evolving market with its increasing competition from other fast fashion brands, rather pay Ms. Grande, Forever 21 and Riley Rose, a beauty company started by the daughters of Forever 21's founders, collectively defendants, instead stole her name, likeness, and other intellectual property to promote their brand for free. Forever 21's and Riley Rose's unauthorized use of Ms. Grande's name, images, likeness, and music to promote their brands and products are blatant and willful violations of her statutory and common law rights of publicity, and constitute infringement of plaintiffs' copyrights and trademarks under the Copyright Act and Langham Act, respectively. By this action, plaintiffs seek an award of actual damages, the disgorgement of Forever 21's ill-gotten profits, and an award of punitive damages to deter Forever 21 and Riley Rose from future violations of plaintiffs' personal and intellectual property rights. Ms. Grande's control over the use of her name, image, likeness, and intellectual property in promoting third-party products and services is critical to safeguard her reputation and to prevent the public from being misled into believing that she has associated herself with a product or service that she does not, in fact, endorse. As alleged in further detail below, in complete disregard of plaintiffs' intellectual property rights and rights of publicity, defendants have repeatedly and willfully used Ms. Grande's name, image, likeness, and music without authorization to generate renewed interest in their brand and social media platforms, and to elicit sales of their products. Indeed, Forever 21's annual revenue totaled approximately $3.4 billion in 2017. Recently, however, Forever 21 has faced competition from new online fast fashion companies, which do not have the practical limitations and financial burdens that come with brick-and-mortar stores. As a result of Forever 21's online competition, defendant Forever 21 is reportedly experiencing a financial downturn and has been looking for ways to develop its business, including by expanding its brand into beauty products and cosmetics by launching the beauty boutique Riley Rose in 2017. Negotiations between Forever 21 and Ms. Grande's representatives took place in or around December 2018 and January 2019, but the proposed endorsement deal never came to fruition because the amounts that Forever 21 offered to pay for the rights to use Ms. Grande's name and likeness were insufficient for an artist of her stature. Ms. Grande's representatives communicated as much to Forever 21. Rather than pay for that right as the law requires, defendants simply stole it by launching a misleading campaign across its website and social media platforms, primarily in January and February 2019. 2019. The campaign capitalized on the concurrent success of Ms. Grande's album Thank You Next by publishing at least 30 unauthorized images and videos misappropriating Ms. Grande's name, image, likeness, and music in order to create the false perception of her endorsement. A chart depicting Forever 21's and Riley Rose's unauthorized use, and an explanation of why each is wrongful is attached in Exhibit 1. Examples of unauthorized posts depicting Ms. Grande's published by defendants Forever 21 and Riley Rose are included below, and a complete list is attached here too as Exhibit 2. And to be honest, fair enough she's suing. People don't really respect influencers' fees these days. It goes alongside artists like photographers and makeup artists, etc., and they have no respect for their profession or art, and always try to find ways out of paying or try to underpay. So I think that this is a bold statement, and without a doubt this is going to make Forever 21 and potentially other fast fashion brands maybe treat their talent with a bit more respect. What are your thoughts on this topic? Let me know in the comments. Nicki and Gabi Demartino. Oh, sick of them. They are receiving a heck ton of backlash for having a man portray a pop star Normani in their new YouTube video. It's really a 50-50 with the backlash. A lot of people don't care and a lot of people are really offended. Nicki and Gabi first responded angrily to the backlash and were in a state of defense, but they soon after apologized. Here's what they had stated on their Twitters. Gabi Demartino had stated, "We don't do castings for our videos. Dennis is our friend and is a huge Normani fan. There should be no label to who can or can't do things based on their gender. I apologize if we've offended anyone by asking our friend to take part in this video." She'd also retweeted a fan saying, "It ain't about race or gender, he's simply your friend and he's super talented to dance. Also, he's a big Normani fan and I think he crushed it." The video was hilarious though. Nicki Demartino had said, "I'm sorry if anyone was offended that we had our talented, beautiful and hilarious male best friend play a black woman. However, we aren't sorry for including him and welcoming him to our channel to play someone that he loves. The accusations made me confused, but I'm learning. I feel like you can have the most pure intentions, think you're doing things right, and still make people unhappy." A fan had responded, "Thank you, and if you aren't black then to the people in these comments saying it's 2019, don't be sensitive. You don't understand why this may come off as offensive, so let's get that straight." Nicki had responded, "I think Gabi and I truly were ignorant to the situation because it didn't even cross our minds. Seeing the accusations that are far from the truth angered us, making us feel like we heavily had to defend ourselves because that's not what we were doing at all. Learning curve. As much as I hate accusations and Twitter drama, I feel like it does wake me up to shit I should know about. Again, my job isn't easy, publicly going through shit isn't easy, but maybe all this drama can wake some of my followers up too, to other issues they aren't aware of. My followers defending Gabi and I, thank you, but also the angered followers do have a point. Given time to cool off and let this sink in, I realize we don't know what they go through. People have a right to an opinion and to be angry/feel hurt. I feel ignorant and I'm sorry." Another fan had tweeted, "I agree 100%. Today I learned about the issue that some black women were told that they look more masculine/manly, which I've never heard of. I didn't want to sound ignorant, but I do feel like it's important to realize that there's always more to learn about. The more you know." Nicki had responded, "I've never heard of this and I've never ever seen them that way, which is how this mess happened in the first place. No one should ever feel that way and I don't feel the best about making a video somehow triggering that. But can we please send some love to @WhatDennis? He's one of my best friends and he's so damn talented, funny and supportive. He came all the way from Virginia to PA to do this video and learn the entire motivation dance. I love you, Den." Now Dennis, who was their friend that had played Normani, had tweeted, "I'd like to apologize to any and all black women I may have offended in Nicki and Gabi's video. The intentions of my acting was not to portray Normani as a bitter black woman. The video was made to be humorous and over-exaggerate each artist. We ended up playing to the unwritten feud between the two girls and I went over the top sassy. This may have been a mistake on my part, but it really wasn't meant in any other way. As a person of colour, I really didn't think about how black women would be offended, so to black women I will apologise. What I will not apologise for is having fun playing Normani as an androgynous individual. I do love Normani and respect her. It does hurt to see people jump to conclusions about my gender or to assign a gender to me that they see fit. This wasn't casted based on gender, but off talent, and was all in good fun. If people want to attack me for the way I look and add negative connotations to my gender, then stay to the left with that energy. I will continue to do me and learn from my mistakes. To black women, I'm sorry. To Normani and her friends, I do apologise. Again, I will apologise for my actions, as they weren't in any ill intent. All I can really do is learn from this and do better in the future. What are your thoughts on this drama? Let me know in the comments.